Lizzie. I'm bored.
Okay, so what do you want to do then?
Let's book a trip. No, let's book a surfing trip.
Okay, where do you want to go surfing then?
Let's do that thing that people do where they get a dart and a map and then they throw the dart at the map and then they go to the spot where the dart lands.
Okay, but we don't have a map.
Yeah, we do.
And the darts?
Right here.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, I'll be right back. Lizzie, look, I hung it up.
You did a really poor job of hanging that.
Let's throw the dart.
Okay, let's throw the dart.
All right. Here we go, Lizzie. Lizzie, we're going to Scotland. Okay, so the actual reason why we're in Tiree, Scotland is not because we threw a dart at a map, is because we got an email from the Scotland Tourism Board and they're like, hey Chris, would you like to go surfing in Scotland? They even had the accent in the email. And I was like, yeah, that sounds amazing. That's totally up my alley. So that is why we are in Tiree, Scotland. We took a plane from Toronto to Glasgow and then took a smaller plane from Glasgow to Tiree. And now we are here on this beautiful small island on a slightly overcast day, which is great for shooting this kind of stuff when we're talking to each other, to go surfing, like actual ocean surfing. So we are at Black House Watersports with our friends Iona and Marty. I'm trying to say, he's like, there's R's and he's like Marty. So let's go meet our new friends over here. All right, so these guys right here are my new friends.
Hey,
this is
going?
Marty. You were like, it's with the R's. You're like, it's Marty. What is it?
It's Marty.
I gotta say the R, Marty. Is it am I rolling the R's?
You're rolling the R's, and that's pretty perfect pronunciation, Chris.
Hey, not too bad. And this is Iona.
Hi.
Hi guys. Tell us about your business. What is Black House Watersports?
Me? Okay, so
You.
so Black House Watersports is our family's business. It's on Tiree. We teach surfing and kite surfing, and we're based here on Ballyvullen Beach on Tiree.
So why did you name it Black House Watersports?
Well, Black House is the shape of these little roofs. They were little stone cottages with 8-foot thick walls to keep the wind out here, because this place can get pretty windy. We just loved these houses and we decided to call it that.
So why a surf school here in Scotland? Iona, you're gonna tell me a little bit about this.
Okay, I finished uni. I was in Glasgow and I'd finished uni there, and I came up here just to hang out with my grandparents for a while. And I was working in a pub here, and I met Marty, who was teaching kite surfing up here. And we met, and that was it. And luckily, you know, Tiree's really consistent for surf. It's really consistent for wind, and you know, we've loved it. You know, and it's just been a lovely kind of business to have with our family on this island with 600 people. So yeah, it's great.
All right, so let's actually go and do our first proper ocean surf lesson. Lizzie, are you gonna go?
I think I'm just gonna film you.
All right, guys, meet Andrew, the dope Scottish surfer. That's how I introduced you earlier. I was gonna go meet the dope Scottish surfer.
What up, how you doing?
Good, man. So how long you been surfing in Scotland?
Probably around 10, 11 years now. So I've actually, funnily enough, learnt to surf here, and I got a job here like 3-4 years ago, just because I've got the bug here so much, and I love working here.
So what's the water like right now? Is it cold?
Not too cold, surprisingly. I mean, it will definitely wake you up a little bit when you first get in, but you'll get used to it, for sure.
Yeah, you don't need a coffee. You just gotta go surfing and it'll just be like, okay, we're surfing now. We're gonna hop in the water and gonna do a quick lesson. Okay, so we just spent the last like 20 minutes in the water doing a beginner lesson. Caught a few waves, that was awesome. It's like the first time I've actually caught an actual ocean wave before, which was super cool. So different, like it just comes in and you're just like, boom, ocean wave.
Drop down, step,
And also there's like nobody here, which is kind of nice to like learn without anybody watching you and be like, Chris has fallen everywhere on his face. But then they would say it in a Scottish accent. And they also are really nice here and they probably wouldn't make fun of me at all. But anyways, we're gonna do an intermediate lesson right now. So yeah, let's go back to hanging out with Andrew for a second. Andrew, dude, you taught me how to surf, man. Thank you so much.
No problem, that
you're
was
the
good
best.
fun, man. Pleasure.
That last wave at the end, like literally my last set, I kind of caught the wave. I think Lizzie got some footage. Cut to that footage real quick. So I actually caught the wave. I went sideways for a bit. Like that was the best feeling ever. I'm on like a super high right now. That was so much fun. All right, we're gonna go and get some coffees, chill out, relax a little bit here on the island. That was the best. So much fun. Okay, so I was just shooting some B-roll and I was like roaming around and I actually saw their business hour sign. It might be my favorite business hour sign in the world. Like you guys, when Lizzie, read this for everybody here.
This is business hours. Open most days, about 9 or 10, occasionally as early as 7, sometimes as late as 12 or 1. We close about 5:30 or 6, occasionally about 4 or 5, sometimes, you know, as late as midnight or later. Some days we're not here at all, but lately, you know, we've been here a lot, unless we're not here. So if you're here, we're not sorry. Please give us a call, email, Facebook message. We like to chat and we'll help you out. And then Iona, Marty, Ben, Robin, Lily, and the rest of the Black House team.
Okay, there's a multitude of reasons why I love that. Number one, it's just realistic because like the surf is always changing. And then I also love that you guys signed off as a family. Like you put the kids' names, you put your names. Like I love this family business. I love this. Like how fun was it to write that business hours sign?
It was pretty
pretty
easy
funny.
because we were just we didn't want to structure it too much because then we would hem ourselves in. But basically, this is the truth.
Yeah.
When the surf's pumping here, we'll be here every day, which is generally a lot.
Yeah. And then sometimes you're just, you can't be here. It's maybe too windy, but yeah, it's relaxed. That's how we are. And there's no point in pretending that we're not.
Okay, so earlier when we were trying to get drone footage of the beach, because I really wanted to show you how beautiful this beach was, and we only brought one drone with us because our other drone is on another project, and basically Lizzie was getting this notification on her drone that says chip was overheated. So then we went back, we like looked it up, we updated the firmware, and guess what? Our drone doesn't work. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna cut to some footage that our friends at Black House Watersports had shot before. So check out how beautiful this area is. I'm actually so thankful that you guys have this footage. You can really get a sense of how incredible it is here on Tiree, but also that you can't believe that that's Scotland. Like, look at the color of this water. Guys, Scotland. Reminder, that's Scotland. When the sun's beaming down, the color of the water is just incredible. And while you're surfing here and just chilling out in the spot, it's like, we're coming back. Lizzie, would you come back to this island? She's nodding, she's going, yes, 100%, I would come back to this island. Okay, so that was a super fun day. That was actually the first time I've ever caught an actual ocean waves. Big thanks to Black House and big thanks to Visit Scotland. Thank you so much for the invite. I never thought in my entire life that I would ever go surfing in Scotland, so this is one to check mark off the list. While I was out there, I was kind of thinking about the similarities between surfing and actually photography. Now, bear with me on this train of thought for a second because I see a lot of parallels. So with surfing, you have to be extremely patient. You have to be out there, you have to be waiting for the right waves. And it's kind of similar to waiting for the right opportunities as a photographer. And if you're trying to build your business, you kind of have to wade through all these different, like, oh, this opportunity, that one's not gonna make sense, or that one's not gonna make sense, or maybe this one coming up, that could be the one that like all comes together. And you have to keep trying over and over again. And then you can keep falling. And it's kind of similar to having these like bad shoots or a bad photo, and you got to keep practicing over and over again until you catch that one little break where you're like, oh, that all worked. That came together. That was like a perfect moment. And it's similar. This is the thing that we're chasing as a surfer and as a photographer, is we were waiting for all the right elements to come together timing, the right opportunity, the right moment for everything to line up so that you catch the perfect wave or you take the perfect photos. So I think if you get into sports or if you get into surfing, there's a lot that you can learn from it and start bringing into your photography career, because you can start seeing things differently. And I think mentality plays such a big part in the success of being a good photographer, a good Instagrammer, a good YouTuber, having a good career as a creative. So I think I would highly encourage you, go out there and maybe try surfing, maybe try a sport, because I think you'll be able to pick up a lot from it and apply that to your career. So anyways, guys, hopefully you saw some value in this video. If you did, please press like. It actually makes a difference. Subscribe, would love for you to join along, and we'll catch you guys in the next videos. Peace out, everybody, and thank you so much for watching.